Hey everyone, Emmanuel here. And let's be honest, who doesn't love a good vacation, am I right? It's time to swap out those spreadsheets for some sweet, sweet sunshine. But before you dig out your flip-flops and that slightly too small swimsuit from the back of the drawer, hold on a sec. We gotta make sure you're ready for anything, because nobody wants to be stuck in paradise with a dead phone and a bad case of the what-ifs. That's why I'm throwing your way my top 10 must-know travel tips, so you can spend less time stressing and more time, well, you know, actually living. First things first, nobody wants to land in paradise only to find out they packed for the wrong kind of paradise. You know, the one with the torrential downpours and the inside-out umbrellas. So, before you even think about packing that Hawaiian shirt, do yourself a favor and check that weather forecast. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Plus, knowing the weather means you can pack the right clothes and avoid those awkward fashion moments. Okay, picture this. You're strolling through a bustling marketplace, soaking up the local vibes, when suddenly, bam! Your passport takes a flying leap into a puddle of questionable origin. Not ideal, right? That's why you gotta have a backup plan, people. Make copies of all your important documents. Passport, visa, driver's license, the whole shebang. Alright, listen up because this one's important. Every place has its own unique customs and traditions. And while nobody's expecting you to become a local overnight, it's always a good idea to do a little research before you go. Trust me, a little cultural sensitivity goes a long way. Plus, you might even pick up some cool new dance moves or secret handshake along the way. Chapter 4. Be prepared. Okay, let's be real, accidents happen. One minute you're conquering that mountain trail, the next you're face planting into a bush. That's why a first aid kit is your new best friend. Band-aids, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, pack it all. You don't want to be caught in a jungle with a mosquito bite and no relief, do you? Chapter 5. Give your bank a heads up. Imagine this, you're finally at that charming little cafe you've been dreaming of, ready to indulge in a mountain of croissants. But wait, your card gets declined? Why? Because you forgot to tell your bank you were traveling. Don't let this happen to you. Give them a quick call, let them know where you're headed and save yourself a whole lot of hassle. Chapter 6. Learn the lingo. Now I'm not saying you need to be fluent in every language under the sun, but learning a few basic phrases in the local language can make a world of difference. Think about it. You can navigate those bustling markets like a pro, impress the locals with your linguistic skills, and who knows, you might even make some new friends along the way. Chapter 7. Better safe than sorry. Look, I get it, travel insurance isn't exactly the most exciting thing to spend your money on, but trust me, it's one of those things you really hope you never have to use, but are eternally grateful for when you do. So, do yourself a favor, and get yourself covered. From lost luggage to unexpected medical emergencies, travel insurance has got your back. Listen, it's always better to be safe than sorry, right? That's why you need to create an emergency contact list before you jet off. Put down important numbers. Family, friends, your doctor, you know, the people you'd want to call if you found yourself in a pickle. Keep a copy with you and leave one with someone back home. Planning your itinerary is great and all, but don't forget to leave some room for spontaneity. Sometimes the best adventures are the ones you least expect. So, go ahead, take that detour, strike up a conversation with a local, and embrace the unexpected. Who knows what hidden gems you might stumble upon? Flexibility is key, my friends. Alright, last but not least, let's talk about accommodations. You've booked that perfect hotel room, the one with the view and the fluffy bathrobes, but have you double-checked your reservation? Don't wait until you get there to find out there's been a mix-up. Confirm those bookings, people. Trust me, a little double-checking can save you a whole lot of stress in the long run. There you have it. Follow these tips, and you're sure to have an amazing vacation. Remember, it's all about being prepared, staying safe, and embracing the unexpected. So pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime.